Hello, I'm Dmitry Gerasimov, CEO of Demlabs and the head of CellFrame project. The most significant event in the history of our project. We launched the CellFrame mainnet. Really, we restarted our backbone network, that's our core network in our ecosystem, with a new set of software configs. You can now run your masternodes on the CellFrame network and earn validator fees. So today we are holding a special stream dedicated to this event, and now we'll tell you all the details. Today we have the following topics: mainnet launch and work on related functionality, project statistics, how to launch your masternode, launching the bidirectional bridge, plans for the development of KelVPN, Node.sys and other projects, and CellFrame's marketing objectives. Our first topic is launching the mainnet and working on related functionality. Let me tell you what has been done on the release candidate since the last stream. Now, this is not a release candidate, it's became master version, so you can download it from our master branch. Sources or been rebuilt from our site. All links are the same as well. Any additional links are in the description for this video. So on, we improved the spam filter, added verification of orders by validity of masternode key signature, ported developments and fixes from the master branch to the release candidate, and updated CellFrame dashboard to make it work with the new version of the node. We also finished a new network balancing mechanism, made the final change to the conditional transactions mechanism, fixed several bugs related to duplicate data during fluid synchronization. To show you the development progress visually, we have here a table of GitLab commits for the period from the previous EMA session to the launch of the mainnet. And now let's move from the data from the last month to the statistics for the CellFrame project in general. The CellFrame network project started in 2017. There were only 5 employees at the start, at the beginning, and work on the code was done in a closed project. More active work began in 2019. That's when we appeared in GitLab, and 14 developers were working on the code base. By the way, I could track early commits data late 2017, so all is proved. So on, in total, 38 developers have participated in building the platform. Some of them continue to work with us, and we are still in touch with others. In any case, we hope that they are also proud of the product that we're able to create together and continue to develop. This year, 26 team members took part in our projects, by the way. In total, 73,223 with half hours have been spent on the development of CellFrame projects since 2017. 4,111 with half hours on our management, and about 4,000 more hours on design. And this only the hours that are taken into account in the time logs. We have calculated that it would take one person more than 100 years of life to do this work alone. 100 years. That is the age of CellFrame at the moment of mainnet launch. In just 4 years since the start of the CellFrame project on GitLab since 2019, 3,276 merge requests and 16,160 commits have been made. For clarity, we have collected commits for all our projects in a table. Moving on, next in line is another important topic, the launch of the CellFrame Masternode or verificator. We receive a lot of questions from the community about this. So, what does it take to run a Masternode? The first condition is that you must have 10,000 cells or stake 2,000 cells and get and obtain 10 M cells. By staking, you get special M cells token. They serve as confirmation of your stake on the CellFrame platform and are used only in two cases: to instake tokens or delegate keys and start a Masternode. So for every 1000 cell you stake, you get 1 M cell. This means that to run a Masternode, you will need at least 10 M cell or 10,000 just cell. When staking, you agree to lock up your tokens in order to gain the ability to delegate your key for verifying blocks. The more cell or cell you use, the greater the weight of your masternode in the consensus. This increases the likelihood that your masternode will see a new block. Important note: when starting a masternode, you can use the cells received for different stakes, but you need to carefully consider the unlock period of these tokens. M cells will lock for the duration of the operation of the masternode, and without them you will not be able to unstake and receive your staking rewards, at least for a current moment. In the future we should fix this and allow you to receive rewards and unstake during your masternode status. So to receive rewards, you will have to revoke the locked cells, OM cells. Now let's discuss the technical requirements for equipment and network. In order to run a masternode, you need to have home PC or separate virtual private server in the cloud, or Raspberry Pi, Orange Pi, Replica Pi. That also will work. When the masternode is online as a network validator, it participates in the consensus and can receive a commission. The more time you are online, the higher commission is recommended to be 25/7 online as much as possible. Your operating system, Linux or macOS, is required. Better to have Linux. We are now debugging the assembly of CellFrame dashboard for Windows with nested node inside, and we plan to release it in nearest time. CellFrame wallet for Android with the new node is also coming. In nearest future will be released as well. It allows to bring up node on Android, by the way. The hardware requirements for a masternode are generally low. The main thing is to have at least 4 GB of memory. Video memory doesn't matter, since only a processor is important for the node. To make money as a service provider, the requirements for hardware may be different depending on the services themselves. For example, training running artificial intelligence models will require graphic video card. For VPN, it's required to have a wide broadband. By the way, another of the main recommendation for the node is an internet with a minimum speed of 10 megabits per second. The team plans to keep the technical requirements low and optimize the node to reduce them as much as possible. Another important condition for your node is a public or wide IP address, preferable to have it static, but also allowable because if you have a dynamic IP address and it changes too often, it makes it difficult to maintain a masternode if changed frequently. Because of this, your masternode may fall out of participation in the consensus and lose profit. So better to have static IP address or just dynamic IP address that doesn't change frequently. You also need to use IPv4 protocol. For now, only v4. The ability to use an IP address with IPv6 protocol will be added in the future. Generally, it's partially integrated, but we need to complete it. We'll do it nearest time, I believe. Detailed instructions for any masternode available on the CellFrame wiki site. All the links will be in the description of this video. The video instruction is currently in the work and will be posted on our YouTube channel as well. Now let's discuss our upcoming plans for development and expanding the functionality of the network. The next important milestone in the development of our project is the launch of a bidirectional bridge. It also should happen same time with the integration of our native protocols with centralized exchanges. Now we're clarifying the list of tasks that we need to implement, but we have already identified the most important ones, and the first is the security check. Over the next month, our team will be conducting a detailed internal code audit. We have already begun this process, but it will continue until we are sure for total safety. Then an external audit will be carried out. The second task is to improve performance. In particular, we plan to introduce code for homogeneous sharding, mesh sharding, and hard forks. In this way, we can significantly increase the speed of transaction in the network and reduce requirements for memory. The third task is to expand functionality. We plan to restart the CellFrame DEX, expand the API for services, and add other new functionality. We have a new big goal, which means we have a new roadmap. Have a look at this Gantt chart for the functionality we need to add to run a bidirectional bridge. Look, it's not the final dates you see right now. It's just approximation, and I believe it will be shifted to the right, as happens with our development plan for mainnet launch. The same will be with bidirectional bridge, but the same, it will not be endless process, let's say so. Okay, moving on, the next topic is the development of CellFrame ecosystem projects after the mainnet launch. First of all, let's discuss the immediate plans of the KelVPN team. KelVPN, of course, is our decentralized VPN service. On July 17, on Monday, the KelVPN mainnet will be launched. We congratulate the team and will continue to inform you about KelVPN's development. Kel token holders will be able to run their Masternodes to validate transactions on the network. To become a KelVPN network verifier, you need to have 10,000 Kel or 100 mKel. The KelVPN network will also allow Masternodes to post orders to provide VPN service for. By the way, you can run on the same hardware the CellFrame backbone node and KelVPN node at the same time. It's allowed. You just need to delegate keys from your Cell stake and Kel stake as well. To learn more about the launch of KelVPN Masternodes and keep up to date with the latest news, subscribe to the KelVPN communities on social networks, links in the description of the video. Now let's talk about Node.sys and projects in the CellFrame ecosystem which we are actively developing together with our partners. The goal of the project is to connect customers with a network of self-replicable or high-tech DIY creators who have their own professional equipment and are ready to take production orders. Node.sys is a self-replicable decentralized IoT platform with its own blockchain, which is run on hardware nodes, specially designed miniature computers. For those of you who prefer ready-made solutions, you can buy these hardware nodes. They doesn't require additional configuration and also could be used to bring up your CellFrame node or KelVPN. It's nothing special for Node.sys. It's a universal solution. Node.sys also plans to start production of CellFrame hardware as well, but first it will start to product CellFrame hardware nodes. So if you want to bring up your own Masternode and don't want to dive deep into the configuration, you can just purchase this completely ready with zero configuration solution just purchase and run it. Earlier this week, the Node.sys website was launched. By the way, it contains all the most important information, the white paper, tokenomics, information about the team and advisors. By the way, personally, I am advisor in this project. The next stage is the development of the Node.sys platform with a personal account interface for interacting with clients and placing or paying for orders. Links to the website and Node.sys social networks are in the video description. Okay, in addition to KelVPN and Node.sys, we also continue to develop ConfCall, our video conferencing service, and also our decentralized platform for running and training artificial intelligence algorithms. But we will not be limited to our own projects. We will develop the CellFrame ecosystem and build a community of developers. Let's talk about it in our marketing plans. Now we present our key marketing goals. First is creating and supporting a growing community of developers and enthusiasts, raising awareness of the CellFrame network in professional environments. By the way, we are announcing an opening for the position of technical administrator in our communities. This person will work with our team to organize hackathons, online meetups for developer and etc. They will also compile training and support materials for those who want to develop in the CellFrame ecosystem. We'll give a test task to the candidates who apply, and then the second stage will be an interview. The best candidate will become our new dev community guru. Back to the list of key marketing goals. Launching the grant support program for development on CellFrame. So far, the details of the program are under development. Then restarting the ambassador program, then organizing the International Cryptography Olympiad, developing video production, launching our CellFrame merchandise line, and some more elements. Working with the centralized exchange after the launch of the bidirectional bridge. We'll combine this with the launch of native cell protocols and native cell token integration into the decentralized exchange. So this exchanges will also work like bidirectional bridge, so that's why we launch them together. And now I will answer the questions you sent for today's stream. And the first question, will we be able to run a Masternode on mobile devices? Yes, and nearest time we'll release CellFrame wallet with such ability. However, I'm not sure that every mobile device would be suitable for this because, there are some custom firmwares for mobile phones that get it to switch off for better economy, and not all such behavior could be tweaked. Anyway, just most popular mobiles with or stock devices should work fine. Next question, when will the DAO take place and how it will be conducted? Stay tuned, we'll talk about this later. I think first votes with DAO will be at the end of this year. CellFrame and KelVPN have completed their staking programs. Are there options for staking that are not implemented yet but that you would like to add later? Yes, we are planning to extend our limit orders decentralized exchange with AMM algorithms. So it will be a hybrid system based on limit orders, but with AMM bots, with transparent algorithms, with transparent behavior, and these bots would accumulate liquidity. So will be special staking programs for AMM liquidity providers. But that will be after everything, after limit orders model that we launch nearest time. Okay, next question. CellFrame offers tokens in two networks. It's here, not only in BNB Smart Chain and Ethereum, but also in CellFrame network itself. So we offer tokens in 3 networks. Anyway, are there any plans for expansion to other networks? Maybe Polygon, Solana, Yes, we have some such plans right now. We're working with Cardano, Polkadot, and Cosmos. Maybe we'll integrate Solana and Polygon as well. Next question. Mainnet has been launched. Is it now possible to develop and launch new products on the CellFrame blockchain? Yes. By the way, you could start before the mainnet, but anyway, now you could just run, just check these products on release-ready software. Do you have plans to integrate the native CellFrame token with various central exchanges? Yes, of course. A question about network metrics. How do you estimate the approximate price and speed of transactions? About few cents and about between 10 seconds and 1 minute. It's average time for transaction finalization. Next question. How many nodes can be run on one device? Not limited. When will the first TDApps will be available? Right now they are already available. For example, VPN. Then the next question. CellFrame has a really cute chipmunk mascot and sticker packed with him. Are there any plans to release NFTs based on it? Yes, we are planning to release NFTs based on our animation, on our drawing. And also I have planned to release NFT collection based on my personal photography of my personal photos of real life chipmunks. Those were all the questions you sent us in advance. Let's move on the question in the chat. So what's going on in chat? Okay. Waiting patiently for years for these days. Yes, I also was waiting about 6 years. It's incredible. Okay. Mainnet time, yes. So you now can download the software and try it. Cool intro, thank you. Our animators will be happy to see your comments about this. If this mainnet working as a heaven and will be in top 25, I will name it my son Dmitry. Appreciate it. Let's go. Thank you. Too many warm words. I am impressed, guys. You are awesome. Okay. A lot of words. Almost no questions. Guys, I love you. Question. You have in mind to create a new scan where I can see all numbers of CellFrame networks such as number of MN and TPS etc. If you're talking about our Explorer, yes, we have plans to extend it and add some measurements in it. Was there not a possibility to run a Masternode on dashboard? Yes, it's possible. macOS, there is special macOS build link on our site, special pre-configured for Masternode. Okay, if I'm staking my cell, can I also run a node at the same time? Yes, that's why you have mcell token. So you have staked it, obtained mcell, and then with mcell you can delegate keys for Masternode and earn on it. Yes. Okay. I don't know the last dashboard. Where can I run the node now with this dashboard? Details are in the description of this video. Okay, Can we now connect the... Yes, you can connect now. Tutorial video, it's coming. It's coming, tutorial video. Let's new chance. It's repeating. Yes, I see. Most of you, when we'll be able to find out the TPS of cell, we'll start to measure it when we over first steps in our roadmap, on our new roadmap. I'm talking about homogeneous sharding. With sharding, we'll measure, we'll see how bigger TPS, how TPS grows with additional shards. That's why we need to run shards, and we'll show that. For example, here we have 10 shards, or we call it cells. We tell cells. For example, we have 10,000, for example. Now imagine we bring up 100 cell shards, and here we have 1 million TPS, something like this, I believe. About marketing strategy, as I think I told enough. It was before in this video. Okay, it was all the questions, guys. It was incredible, ladies and gentlemen. It was incredible day. I was waiting for this for 6 years, and I believe a lot of you also waiting for years for this. Now we have released it. It's not the end. We still have milestones. We have goals, but this will be, how to say it, a really great day. Thank you for all your attention. Thank you for all your support, for all your warm words. Goodbye. See you next time. We are